All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you're doing very well. Simulation for the Nation here, as always, coming to you from Chellington Valley. It's been a little bit of time. We've got a lot of work to do. It's still early autumn. It's early enough that the dew is only just burnt off the ground, and we're going out there to get, hopefully, will be a good chunk of the last of the spring barley lifted. So we're heading just south of the tracks, where there is a Fendt down there already. My Fendt in particular, the 1042. Yes, it's a lot of horsepower for a bit of grain carton, but c'est la vie, that's what we're working with today. And we're doing it in an X9 John Deere combine, the very same one that we will be expecting to see in Farming Simulator 22 in less than 1 month's time, which is pretty nuts. I don't know about you folks, but I think that's crazy that we're at that point in time already there. So we are probably going to have a few more episodes back on this old beast of a map. Chellington Valley has been, well, it's been a good home for us here on the mega farm. It started off as a mega farm, it turned into the mega farms, and then we're back into one ginormous farm there, and it's worked out very well. At this point in time, as we clip a corner of the bridge there, we're a little over, I believe, 2,500 hours on this server right now, which is colossal. So a huge thank you to everyone who got stuck into it and came along for any different length of time. We're kind of getting towards the end of the life there. We started discussions with the members who have been actively working on the server as to what the next steps would look like. Nothing's been confirmed yet. We don't really know what we'll be doing in 22, but we will be coming back strong. We will be doing a separate crossplay server, where we'll probably bring in a different map there as well, but that's all to be figured out once we actually know what FS22 looks like in its entirety, because there's still so much that we don't know, of course. But we shall see. Would love to know how you're all doing, what's been new, what's happening, what's exciting, what's keeping you all going out there, etc, etc. What you're most looking forward to in FS22 as well. And also, you know, what's been the best feature for FS19 for you there? What's kept you going time and time again? Bear in mind we had a whole additional year. Ooh, sneak around there. Oh, of FS19, you know, a third year there on top. I'd love to know what you've been really looking forward to there the most, and what's been driving you forward. Things like the Dedi server for me for 19 have been huge. The ability to continually change how you play the game with seasons adds in a lot there, adding different GEOs in if you want to, you know. Various different features like that are huge for me, they really are. But yeah, that's been a big piece of the just immersion for me, really. And I've been loving the realism that we've been able to keep for the most part across the server. It's been hard work, it's been a lot of dedicated work on the dedicated server, but you know, it's really paid off. Now what we're going to do here is sneak in. We had to manually cheat this crop back in because there was a bit of a conflict somewhere where we changed into autumn and it all just withered immediately. It went straight from growing to withered, so that's why there's a little bit of a strip up the side where the tractor is. But you know, we'll make it work. We find a way to do so. And what we might have to do is just sneak, you know, as one does in probably a 16-17 ton combine. We'll sneak around the corner. That's fine. And then let's get that on. Get the thresher on as well. Crop's looking nice and dry, so we don't even have to worry about that. What we're just going to do is lower them down and we'll get onto it. Now we should be baling our straw here as well. Let's just make sure that we are. We are now. Perfect. Okay, and we're off to the races. So we're going to do this field. We'll try and jump into that field as well, because we can get into that without taking the header off. We widened up the hedges just so we could do exactly that, and we'll be away. And this little block that we're in, this will be the last of it really for us here. Field 38, 37, 39, 40 and 49 are pretty much the last bits. There's a few other bits of tying up that we need to do. Some third cut silage that we need to get on with at some point soon, if we can get it done in time. But that will all be, that'll be it. That'll be all she wrote really, and it'll be a good way to wrap up. If we can get it all done, get the cattle in a great place, which they're thriving right now. But yeah, we'll get harvest done, and even we've still got time to get another, if we work at it hard. You know, we've still got plenty of time left to go to get another full cycle in, which would be pretty impressive if we did. Perhaps we'd have to upgrade to a slightly bigger, two more Oh, two X9 John Deeres, really. We've got one, we've got a S680, which is amply big enough, really, I think. So apparently, somehow I'm at 280% engine workload. I'm not even doing anything. Doesn't seem fair or accurate. Okay, scoot round there. Wonderful. Easy does it. Okay. So I think because it is slightly earlier, the moisture's going to be a little higher than perhaps we'd like it, which means we're not able to go quite so quick. But that's not the end of the world there. We'll keep cracking through as we do anyway. Just do love getting on with the combine here. I didn't get to do quite so much of it this year as normal years, just for commitments elsewhere, but the guys powered through anyway. And it's looking rather fantastic. The amount of cereal crops that we have in tons in the sheds to get rid of this winter is impressive. So whenever the right time comes to sell, you better believe we're selling a lot. We still got a lot of straw to bale as well, which is going to be good for the cattle. Probably won't need it all, end up selling a little bit of it, but still, it's always good to have it. Now what we may do is, you know, depending upon how we decide eventually to set up for our servers in 22, we'll definitely look to keep one at the hardest level economy, which I believe this one is, and we will see. I quite like the idea of having the classic startup. If we get a significant classic range of machinery that we're hoping to see, you know, we already know some of the bits of equipment there, the 7810 for example, and the Massey there. I'd love to go classic, but we have to see a real large array of classic machines for that to be worthwhile. So let's just kind of see what that looks like, and if the opportunities are there to do it, then yeah, we'll jump on it. But just gotta wait and see, much like anything. Okay, we'll just scoot through here as well, around that way, like so. Excellent stuff. So I hope all is keeping well. Do let us know down below. Oh, there's my first beep. Tank is filling up nicely behind me here. Ooh, very nicely indeed. 50% from that. Good heavens, this yields all right. So yeah, like I said, I hope you're doing very well. Do let us know down below what's keeping you going this week on the channel here. Yesterday we were back on Meadow Grove. Today, this is coming out on Thursday. Today we will be doing a bit of this. We're going to be going on to Attenham Park for a live stream as well to do a huge silage contract, which I can't wait to get cracking with. That should be pretty fun. We're going to be rolling out in convoy for that. And then yeah, we need to get a bit more money coming in, so we're going to tackle some of those. And then after the silage gig, yeah, we're hopefully going to get onto harvest sooner or later as well. That's the hope there. And later on in the week, again on Friday, we'll be having our fact sheet roundup like we always do, keeping it across all social media and all on YouTube as well. With that, we'll also be bringing out hopefully another episode of Meadow Grove, of A Dairyman's Diary, beg your pardon, on Chellington Valley. That will be coming to us, where we've got something new and blue coming through there, so that should be pretty interesting. So make sure you stay tuned to that one there. Saturday morning again, we'll be having a double header where we bring you all the updated machinery for FS22, along with another episode of Meadow Grove. And then Sunday we'll wrap out with episode of probably at this rate on Attenham Park. For those of you who haven't seen it, we did wrap up the final series or final episode in the series of Saving Grandad's Farm. That is now done. We're saying goodbye to Alex after what has been a very good and interesting series. Easy does it, easy does it, easy does it. Don't want to slip the edge of the header trailer. Where we've been able to do a lot. We've really progressed quite well, actually. You know, and I felt like it was just the right time to say goodbye to that series, and I'm quite pleased of how it ended up there. A lot of you seem to really enjoy that series, so again, thank you very much for watching along. If you haven't seen the final goodbye episode, then please do make sure you go and check that one out there. But yeah, who would have known it was supposed to start off as a simple 10-part mini-series of all things, just to fill a little bit of time up, and it turned into an absolute belter. All right. One thing I don't like about this combine, one small thing, the flashing lights. Why have I got a reflection there? It's just brutal. So if I can get towards the end here, I will try. Good lord, yeah, one time round we're nearly full. This is a huge tank as well. Very impressed with this yield. probably not going to get much more in the tank in a bit. Actually, what are we looking at there? 13.5 ton already. Probably going to get a tank and a half into the trailer before that's full. And I am just on my own here, so it's very late in night in UK time when I'm actually recording this, so definitely no assistance from the lads there. Let's just knock off the header there though. There we go. Still haven't really found the sweet spot for where I need to be. Let's try about there, shall we? There you go. Nailed it. Well, okay then, onwards. You can really see once we get the second headland done here, we're not going to be looking at too much more work here, I don't think. Oh, cutting a bit early there. Let's try that again. Good lord, Sim. Be better than that. Can't wait to have a go in the Giants version of the X9 that we saw in the CGI trailer. Really think that'll look beautiful. I'm curious to know what it means for the rest of the big combine range there, because we still haven't seen the likes of the the 8900 Lexion either. I wonder if we will see that. Of course, we saw the Trion come in. Love to see that big beast back though. So many more questions, and there's so many more machines that we're just waiting to see, and time is running out. So, you know, there's a lot of bits of equipment that we've yet to see still. So these next few Fridays are going to be really quite something. I have no doubt about it. And yeah, let me know what your favorite bit is that you've seen so far. It could be a new bit of equipment there, or really happy to see the return of an old faithful. Each is as important as it's the other, really. Okay. So I think what we will do as well with this particular series, by the time we come to the finish, we'll do a summary. I think we had an idea that we'll sell everything off. You know, we just want to see what we started with, how we started in two different farms, and how we grew into this big one, really. So I think that's what we'll look to do, and yeah, just see where it goes from that. Really see just the scale of our finances. Obviously, we bought a lot of equipment, but by the time we sell all that down, by the time we sell all the cereal crops, by the time we sell off the land as well, there's going to be a lot of assets here to sell. Crikey, combines alone, we're going to be probably close to 1 million. And then factoring, we've got a self-propelled forager, we've got a Big M, we've got butterfly mowers, we've got a quad track. There's 4-5 tractors over 400 horsepower, and there's about 6 that are between 300 and 400. There's 5 telehandlers, 2 balers, everything you can think of. So much high valued equipment there to get rid of. So it should be really cool to just see what that total value looks like there, really, and see how we've done. What we may well do is, and what I think would be a great option, to do some type of tally and quiz there as well. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, through we go. Actually harvested one of these fields not so long ago with on Dairyman's Diary. It's getting to a good point in time to remove some series because I'm getting confused with all the names. But yeah, on Dairyman's Diary we did a field not too far from here, just the one over the headline there. And God, it took forever just with the smaller combine. It really did. Ooh, it's not liking going up this hill, is it ever? Heavens above. Really good looking crop though. Be cool to see if when in FS22 or beyond, if weather could have an effect on crops in terms of crops getting flattened by the wind or the rain. That'd be pretty cool. Whole different challenge to it then. No, I saw how much was left of this. We're not going to put a third headland in. By the time I get halfway down this side here, it's pretty much gonna be done. So we'll just wrap it up. Probably only one pass left here. In fact, it very much looks like there is. I love it. And there goes my buzzer again. That must be me at about 50%, maybe. Yep, that'll do. So I just wanted to bring you a little bit of an update, really, show you where we were at. This is a daily service ticking along very nicely still. Got a little bit of time left to run that, but come and join me for the rest of this afternoon. We'll be on Attenham Park and we'll have some fun there. We'll also be out and about across the course of the rest of this week with some updates to FS22 as always, and some fun along the way with some of our favorite series to boot. Until then, though, I've been Simulation Full Nation. I hope you have enjoyed. This has been a very gentle, very nice, relaxing ride and a beautifully big combine. What else is there to like? It's a perfect way to spend the morning. Until next time, though, hope you do enjoy. Do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always, and we'll catch you in the next one. See you later.